the insight of how this constitutional dictatorship is being floated by our Chief Presidential Legal Counsel, Salvador Panelo, is still not yet here. We will get it no less from the National Security Advisor, retired Armed Forces Chief of Staff, Hermogenes, Esperon Jr., or for the girls, just call him June. Good morning, Mr. National NSA.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Itsu.
Yes, sir.
Dear friend.
Yes, of course. Sa mga commissioners, wala ka dyan.
Itsu was with the Malacanang Press Corps when I was Deputy Presidential Security Group.
With Maki Polito there?
Maki was just starting then.
Chinese service.
Si Rose, nawawala ko. Si Atty, icon na yan.
Icon. Duyin. Martial law.
Icon na na. Ano yan? Icon na na.
Icon na.
Yeah. Yes, and well, Roy. Ito si Roy, ito laging, pag may gusto akong tanongin dyan, ako nagtatanong. Ano yung tinanong, ang sinagot yan? Yun ang maling sagot. Yeah, we were talking about constitutional dictatorship. Oh my God. What a question that would come on the 44th anniversary of PD 1081, which was proclaimed anyway on the 22nd. Right? That was a Saturday. I was a second. I was a sophomore at the academy. 72. I graduated in 74. Right? As part of Maranao class 74. Well, I do not know why constitutional authoritarianism would be associated with the president. All I know is he is very strict and he is bent on enforcing the laws of the land. He is a lawyer and therefore he knows his limits. But this is my take on it. I joined the campaign of Mayor Rodrigo Duterte on a common platform, and that is federalism. Federalism, to me, is the key to the peace process in Mindanao. I was presidential advisor on the peace process in 2008 when, if you remember, we pushed for the memorandum of agreement on the ancestral domain, which was supposed to be the framework agreement in the peace talks with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. We were about to touch down at the Kuala Lumpur airport when, upon getting the signal, the first signal that you would get was the MOA AD was PRO'd by the Supreme Court because of alleged contentious or unconstitutional provisions. So what did I learn from that? Despite of the fact that we had negotiated the peace process, the peace talks with the MILF since 1996 with Jess Teresa. Remember, we had the peace agreement with the Moro National in September of 1996. Immediately after that, we started the negotiations with the MI. So 1997 up to 2008, we were negotiating. Ilang taon yun? Almost 10 years. And they would tell us that it's unconstitutional. So I thought, what would be the best approach to peace in Mindanao? If we are to accommodate the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, we cannot accommodate them except through federalism, where they would become a state or an enhanced autonomous government. And they will be given extra powers that would be equivalent to the powers of a state in a federation. So, in other words, it was federalism that attracted me to the group of then Mayor Duterte, who was not a candidate as late as 2014. He was not. He was just going around the country to advocate for federalism as a means to go about the peace process. Very long introduction, but let me tell you this. If a candidate, and who is now a president, is going for martial law or for authoritarian rule or for consolidation of powers in a unitary central government, as what we have now, why would he go for federalism, which breaks up the country into several federal states? Is that what you call authoritarianism or martial law? Or is he going for it? Believe me, from what I have seen, he will not go for martial law. There are other circumstances that would support this agreement, including the declaration of a simple state of lawless violence in Mindanao right now. When in fact many have recommended the declaration of more stringent setups, including the declaration of perhaps martial law in one of the provinces. He will not go for it. So, do we call him a constitutional dictator? Or do we call him a forceful law enforcer? Enforcer of the laws of the land. Enforcer against criminality. Enforcer against enforcer for good governance. Be the judge.
But it's called the punisher.
Yes, because we will have to punish. That's exactly part of it. Being having an iron fist in terms of enforcing the laws of the land. Or, as he said, what right do you have to manufacture or cook some food and feed it to my children, feed it to the next generation? I hope that by now we have realized the gravity of this situation. 3.7 million users of illegal drugs. That means 3% of the population, or a little bit more. If we are 50 here now, 3% of that is 1.5 persons. Ibig sabihin, there should be one drug addict here. So, di ba? Sino kaya yun?
But 0.03% are killed through summary executions.
Well, yes. Summary executions, but who is doing it? Who is doing it? When you say the word extrajudicial killings come into mind, extrajudicial means it is perpetrated by law enforcement officers. Are we sure na yung police ang gumagawa nila? Yung mga unauthorized unsolved killings? Or these are a result of killings done by the drug lords or those who now have something to hide or who are now covering their tracks. That has yet to be resolved.
But the very strong statements of the president in public give him the impression or give the public perception of he is resorting to the extrajudicial killings, which is imprimatur, because no less than the commander-in-chief saying we must kill. So that's why that's now that perception state sanction. Those summary executions were state sanctioned.
Tama yun. Ang tinatamaan niyan is yung perception ng ibang tao at saka perception din naman ng kriminal. Bakit? Bawal bang mag-threaten ng presidente sa kriminal? Bawal bang magalit ang presidente sa kriminal? Bawal bang magmura ang presidente sa kriminal? Hindi ba katungkulan niya na dapat i-threaten niya yung mga kriminals? Anong sasabihin ng presidente? Oh, okay lang. Sige, maglako kayo. Ano ba? O gusto niyo ng ganito na ipapapatay ko yung mga drug pushers at drug lords? Ano ba ang mas gusto natin? Ano ba ang mas importante sa atin? Yung kapakanan ng mga naapektuhan ng illegal drugs o yung kapakanan ng naglalako o yung nagpupush ng drugs? Ano mas importante sa atin? Gusto ba nyo dumami pa yung 3.5 to 3.7 million na drug addicts? Do you know what that really means to us? Sa Indonesia, which has more than double our population, ang users doon is at 4 million. At yet, ang tindi na ng labanan. Meron pa nga nagsabing gustong i-adapt yung sistema dito. You go to Mexico. From 2006 to 2011, alam pa niyo kung ilan ang taas ng listo? Because of drug trafficking operations. For those 6 years, from 2006 to 2011, there were 60,000 casualties. Mexico. Hindi lang yun. Aside from the 60,000, 26 others were missing. Went missing. Gusto ba yung umabot tayo sa level na yun? That's an average of something like 3,000 every 2 months. O gusto ba yung umabot tayo sa stage na yun? O gusto nating awatin na kagad ito? Drugs problem na ito.
3,000 every day.
Yun ang gusto namin. Malaman, baka gusto nyo iwanan na natin yung anti-illegal drugs at mag-relax na tayo.
So as National Security Advisor, you see the illegal drugs problem as a top national security concern more than anything else than the Muslim terrorism, the terrorist bombing, the second insurgents.
Hindi naman top ang illegal drugs. But it is now one of the top security threats. In fact, hindi lang naman ngayon naging security threat yan. Noong 2007, it was already announced by President Gloria Arroyo that it has reached a national security threat. That's reached that level where it has become a national security threat. And what are the other threats that we have? The terrorist problem. The other one would be the communist insurgency, because they plan to take over the government. The other one would have been the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. But of course, there are other things that threaten our existence.
The Abu Sayyaf.
Yeah, terrorist, Abu Sayyaf. So, ngayon, itinaas natin yung level ng illegal drugs. But we think that it is so pervasive. Nasubukan nyo na bang magkaroon ng kapitbahay o kamag-anak na naging na-addict? Kung anong epekto niya sa pamilya? It drains the whole family. Pag mayroong isang naging addict sa isang pamilya, sigurado yan, yung pamilya niyan, problemado na yan. Mayaman man o mahirap. Malaking problema yan. Mabuti pa kung minsan yung MI, more Islamic, dahil nandun lang sila sa Mindanao. At meron din naman pinaglalatan. Ito, walang rason. It's all pure greed. Yung tubo lang nila. Yung kikitain lang nila. Talagang, kumbaga sa salitang kanto talagang itim ang buto. Diba? Itim ang buto. Diba? Mabuti sana kung itim lang yung buto.
As national security advisor, sir, you see that Davao bombing that it's killed 15 people. It's more related, much more related to narco problem than the terrorist.
Well, hindi pa close to this. But we already have suspects. Two primary suspects. One could point to a connection to narcotics. The other one would be pure terrorism. But one possibility against another one. But definitely, when you get hit by this kind of unwanted violence, you really get terrorized. Just imagine one blast and you get 15, 16 people killed and wounded. I have seen that when I was brigade commander in Basilan. Bigla na lang kami masasabugan ng improvised explosive device. Matindi ang tama. Ano ang laban ng sibilan dyan? Ay napakadali na lang kumuha ng bomba sa totoo lang. Sa totoo lang, tingnan mo nga ngayon, pati yung pressure cooker ay nagkalat na sa ibang bansa. So ano ang gagawin nila? Boston Marathon, New Jersey. Yun mo yun. Manhattan, for such very peaceful and very advanced countries, napapasukan. In fact, New York was the height of it. World Trade Center. 9/11. Pero nauna pa tayo noong 2001 because remember those Palmas kidnappings of 2001? Kaya ako nalipat sa Basilan, brigade commander, sa Cotabato. I was pursuing that. So I have seen how terrorism has affected us. But let me just say, what are we doing right now? Just to put this into perspective. Bakit kailangan priority yung illegal drugs? Simply because we want to put things in order. Kailangan mawala ang drugs. Kailangan mabawasan ang criminality. Kailangan magkaroon tayo ng peace sa Mindanao and elsewhere in the country. Kaya meron tayong ongoing peace process with Moro Islamic and Moro National. And we have the peace talks now with the CPP, NTF, CNN. And we are about to sign a indefinite unilateral ceasefire. CNN. I hope it goes through.
Ayun ka po, bilis.
At sa Oslo, yeah. So, ano mangyayari yan pag nawala yung mga threats na mga yan, mga armed threats? Hindi ba magkakaroon tayo ng overall peace and stability? If we get that, if we get to that condition, we will be assured that we can take off economically. We can pursue business endeavors. Do you know that in Mindanao alone, if Mindanao becomes peaceful, we might be able to add something like 2.5% to our GNP. Ganun kalaki ang nawawala sa atin. That is how much we are losing because, or we have been losing dahil, biro mo, mag-graduate kami ng 74, isinabak kami doon. Hanggang ngayon, retired na ako. Ngayon, babalikan ko ulit as National Security Advisor. Nandiyan pa rin yung problema. Hindi ba tayo naaawa sa sarili natin? Tayo na lang nag-aawa yan. Tayo naglalapanan. When in fact, we can settle it. Pag matahimik sana ang Mindanao, and for that matter, other parts of the country, then we can pursue economic activities. And what will that mean to us? Siyempre, peace, prosperity, it follows. Peace and development are twins. So, sa programa ng Duterte administration, kailangan mawala itong drugs, mawala itong CPP, mawala itong MNMI, mawala itong criminality. At, sabi nga ng Presidente, this will be a clean government.
And so you are asking, the President is asking for an extension of 1 year.
Well,
The anti-drug war.
for the entire 6 months.
Yeah, original 6 months ang promise yan, di ba?
Yeah, so 6 months plus 6 months.
To ease the pressure from the police to produce more bodies.
No, but it is on candid realization that, who would realize it? Na ganito pala kadami ang magsusurrender. For the first time, 700,000 ang nagsusurrender, umaanin na adik sila. Adis sa Bisaya. Diba? Adik, 700,000. Kailan pa nangyari yan? Umaamin na sila na kung pwede tulungan sila mag-rehabilitate or natakot na baka sila maging casualty. That is the value of pressuring the criminals. Magsusurrender pa yan kung makikita nilang palambot-lambot ka? Umamin ba yan ng mga adik kung palambot-lambot tayo sa pagtrato sa kanila? Maaaring hindi. Mas malamang hindi.
But the strong presidential statements are creating jitters right now from to foreign investors. Instead of inviting them over, it creates jitters, creates hesitation.
Initially, maybe. But hindi sila sanay. For where, as I said, can you find 700,000 surrenders? But saan ba walang human rights violation? Sa Syria? Sa Libya? Sa Europe? Walang human rights violations? Or don't ask me to include US or Mexico. Kung sinabi ko na, 5 years drug trafficking operations, 60,000 plus 26,000 missing. The title of the book is Crime.
Thank you.
By Larry Gaines. This is the book. Drugs, Crime, and Justice, Contemporary Perspective. And these are 12 chapters. One of the chapters is Mexico's drug trafficking organization. And dyan nakalagay, 60,000 plus 26,000.
Di ba meron ng Sinaloa dito sa atin?
Yes, we have detected the Sinaloa here. And if you might want to further go, Sinaloa controls the eastern side of supposed to be Mexico. Nandito sa kabila yung Zeta. Diba? Sinaloa, Zeta. I'm not saying, I do not want to say anything against Mexico. It may not be their problem alone because many of the drug and illegal drug operators in Mexico are not necessarily from Mexico. Kasi gusto rin mag-deal nung taga-ibang bansa doon, Colombia man or Venezuela or Peru or other countries, doon nag-operate sa Mexico, ano ang target nila? Is it Mexico?
Yes.
Oh, US. Kaya nga linalagyan natin ng wall eh. Ay, sila pala, linalagyan ng wall. Diba? Yung border problem doon, nalakas yan. It's not only immigration, but also about drugs.
Pero sir, yung Mexico, okay yan. Ang source ng ating drugs, China. Shabu. Dati transshipment po yung Pilipinas. Ngayon, dito na ginagawa sa Pilipinas ang shabu.
The same. It's the same, whether it's cocaine or meth.
Kasi ang okay, 4 months shabu.
Yeah. So, but meth is also penetrating other areas now.
So what are you trying to do na yung source natin, major source natin, China?
Undoubtedly, the drug lords are Chinese. But we are not saying they are the Chinese government.
Oo, yan.
Diba? Mga criminal elements to. Because China has a very strong anti-drug program also. Karamihan sa mga, look, in 1997, I was Deputy PSD Commander. I was given the task, diba, maalala mo yun? Una, si Halusos.
Oh, yes.
Pangalawa, yung number 1 shabu dealer sa Pilipinas. Oh, maalala pa ba niyo yun? Alfredo Chongco. Oh. Nakita ko na yung gaano kagrabe ang drugs noong pa man, 1997. Ngayon, pag tinitignan ko kung gaano kagrabe, believe it or not, pag hindi natin naawat ito, the next generation will be agad. Wala na. It will be goodbye Philippines. Pag di natin naawat ito, kaya ganun na lang ang pagpupursige ni Mayor President. Alisin itong drugs.
Yeah, if we are heading to 700,000 students for this, why do we need to extend it one more year?
Because we estimate that the users are about 3.7 million.
100% target.
As much as possible, bakit na natin iiwanan pa yung iba? We have reduced the supply of drugs by about 80%.
Mahal na nga daw ito.
Oh. So, biro mo yun, wala na silang mabilis. Sumapa, mahal talaga. We have also reduced criminality by what? 49%.
For now.
For now.
Oh.
Yung mga index crimes, nagbabakal.
Ang naswat kasi for drugs.
Yes. Ano ba ang mga problema natin noon? Bagong nurse sa malaking hospital. Pag uwi niya sa pinagnanakawan siya. Nung makita siya na nagnanakaw, pinagsasaksak siya. 19 times.
Blood breaks.
A drug-related yun. 7 years old, i-rape. Ano ba yan? Lola, i-rape. Anong klase? Parang, yeah, I mean, would you really want that to be happening left and right?
Sir, as National Security Advisor, what can you say or tell the public that would assuage their fears that its current bombings by its ability to be retaliation by the Abu Sayyaf and still spreading it into Manila? What can you tell the public?
Wala namang spread pa dito sa Manila.
But there are fears.
But it is always possible. That is why we are tightening a lot of we are putting in a lot of security measures. Your security forces, from police to the military, and civilian forces are doing their best. Technically and physically and manually.
Can I say the process?
No. It's only good for Mindanao and Proclamation 55, but we can extend it to pwede natin extend nationwide. But it simply calls the military to perform police duties. Probably in terms of more patrols or augmenting the police forces, more checkpoints. But believe me, we should not. The effect should be assurance to the public that the bad elements of society cannot do what they want to do with peaceful citizens.
As Security Advisor of the President, let's bring information about bringing back the PC to the system. But it is alone, it's one of the recommendations.
No, but we have already talked about that some time back. But for now, because I'm not a presidential spokesman, I will not talk about it. But I can give my comments on it.
yes, security-wise.
As a matter of ang pag-address mo kasi ng security threats would be by the use of technical, physical, which is standing forces, and of course intelligence. Magagamit natin lahat yan, pati economic instruments, legal and enforcement instruments, magagamit natin lahat yan. But in the array of forces, noong araw, meron tayong highly mobile force that is called the Philippine Coastal Guard. They are not bound to specific geographic assignments and locations. Parang yung idea ng Special Action Force.
National Guards.
National Action, National Guards. Ang National Guards kasi are kung sa United States model, are tied to specific geographical locations. Ito hindi. Mobile na parang SAF. The SAF for, yes. They can be deployed anywhere. And if there is lawlessness in, for example, a province, they could replace the police, local police. Kasi yung mga local police, or pati yung mga military doon, maaaring naulingan. And you put in another force, including military force. You put in police forces, and these are called the constables, the Philippine Constabulary. Ganon ang setup. So it's a, that can, you know how provincial commanders, provincial directors, and city police directors are assigned right now. They are the choice of, there are 3 nominees are given by the PNP, and the local executive chooses 1 out of those. So, kung magkaroon ng collusion, then you simply have to put in new forces. In that sense, if you are alarmed by that, it's really nothing. It's para kang nagdagdag lang ng additional battalions, mobile battalions. Para kang nagdagdag ng additional battalion ng Special Action Force.
So, why do we need a PC? If there's no SAF, pwede naman pala SAF.
Well, the SAF would become the core of the PC.
Kasi military train sila, military tactics train.
Yeah, and they...
Pero policeman sila.
Pero police sila, police training.
Sila hindi deploy sa national military.
SAF, yeah, SAF. Special Action Force, yung ano. Yung may magandang performance sa Bureau of Correction.
Sila may nalilinis ng PDP. Si pa si FBR ang father ng PCI, and is he one of those pushing for that?
I have to talk to him, but you know, when former President FBR wears his beret, that's actually the beret of the Special Action Force. By the way, the President FBR is the father of the Special Forces in the Philippine Army.
Okay.
He founded that sometime in 1965 when he was a captain. After that, he gained popularity. They formed a counterpart of the Special Forces. Yung mga nagpaparashoot, mga Special Forces, they develop, organize, train, and equip forces, in some special way. Nag-create siya ng special forces sa police, and they are called Special Action Force. Yan ang correlation there.
On international front, what are the national security advisors sees from the West Philippine Sea and other international threats corridors?
Well,
Flash points for the
ang plus points na nakikita natin is there could be misunderstanding in the South China Sea and the nuclear activities of North Korea. Yan ang 2 major concerns natin. And we are concerned with both. But we have, of course, as you know, the Permanent Court of Arbitration through an arbitral tribunal decided that the 200-mile economic zone is ours by virtue of the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Seas. Atin yun, 200-mile nautical mile EEZ. Yung lahat ng isda dyan, at saka yung minerals in the seabed, atin yan. But, may mga territorial disputes. Scarborough, which is a traditional fishing ground of Filipinos, Vietnamese, and Chinese, is currently occupied by China. Day in and day out, they have about 4 Coast Guard ships, 3 Navy ships, and several big fishing boats. And yet, yung mga fisher folks natin, na traditional artisan fishermen could not fish there. So what are we doing? That's why we want to go back there. And so how do we do it? We will talk with China. We will talk with China on a time that is determined properly. Kaya mayroon tayong special envoy na President Ramos para tinitignan yung preliminaries. Breaking the ice, so to say. But our position, as the President has said time and time again, is that when we go to China for the bilateral processes of the arbitral ruling, respect for the arbitral ruling.
And we need the United States for that.
That is another matter because
The President said yesterday.
our bilateral talk is Philippines and China. But you are not talking about alliances.
Yeah.
We are a long-time ally of the United States. Meron tayong mutual defense treaty. Meron tayong Listing Forces Agreement. Meron tayong MLSA and EDCA. Mutual Logistics Systems Agreement. Support Agreement. And EDCA. Nandiyan yan eh. EDCA is declared constitutional. So we will depend on those agreements. But it does not say also that we do not have to have some agreements with other countries. Japan, we have agreements. Korea, we have agreements. China, we must have agreements, especially trade agreements. You will note that the President has pronounced that we will have an independent foreign policy. Sa totoo lang, nandito nga sa Constitution nila. It is in Article 2, part of the state policies, Section 7. Article 2. Preamble, tapos Article 1, Article 2, Section 7. The state shall pursue an independent foreign policy with other states. The paramount consideration shall be the national sovereignty, territorial integrity, national interest, and the right to self-determination. So it's there. Ang sinasabi lang ng Presidente is we must insist and adhere on an independent foreign policy. Ano nga ba ibig sabihin nun? We do not have to be tied up to one country, ally or not, to pursue our national interest. In fact, hindi nga independent ang usapan na ngayon. It should be independent foreign policy, also means interdependent foreign policy. Look at Europe. Kaya ba niyang pangalagaan ang security niya or it has to be allied with others? Look at ASEAN. Kaya ba nating tumayo na ng sarili natin? O kailangan mayroon tayong trade relations with other blocs? Or other things, as you relate to other nations? Ibig sabihin, may interdependence. If we are with the United States, our long-term ally, does that preclude us from dealing with China if it will be for the greater good of the region and of our country, especially? Yung national interest natin. Is it our interest to have trade with China? Is it in our interest to have a peaceful existence with China? Hindi yun ang magiging basihan ng ating pakikitungo sa mga ibang bansa. Our national interest. When we deal with China, do we become an enemy of the United States? No. In fact, paano magiging kaaway ang United States? Eh, mahigit 2 million ang ating mga, ako nga may 4 akong kapatid. Di ba? Ilan ang kapatid mo doon? Ilan kapatid mo doon? Ilan ang kamag-anak natin doon? At doon lang kami Pilipino. We have our overseas workers somewhere else. Hong Kong, China, Japan. Diba? So, independent foreign policy. It also means interdependent foreign policy. That's how you survive as a nation. Hindi ka pwedeng, no nation is an island. By dealing with another country, it does not mean that you exclude other countries. Sa puso ng Presidente, ang mahalaga sa kanya, yung kapakanan ng Pilipinas. Yung kapakanan ng Pilipinas.
He is neither envoy nor from China.
Oh, he does not even know what's an envoy.
Kasi perception sa kanya, pro-China toward China.
Of course not.
May magiging away to US.
Hindi naman niya inaaway ang US.
Pero sa hapon na, dito rin sabi, the United States for our South China Sea problem.
Of course, of course.
Let's speak about military alliances. Okay. Rocky, may tanong ko kasi, Rocky, nakawalan to. We have covered enough grounds. Okay,
I'm
okay.
okay.
Sir, ano lang po tungkol sa, sa ouster? How serious are those reports na may mga gustong magpatalsik kay Duterte? May New York pa daw, sir?
Oh, well, ano ba nangyari? Ano ba nangyari? Bakit naman kasi ganun na si Matubato? Bakit naman bago siya lumabas ng Senado, meron isang fake interview sa New York Times? Ganun ba? Ewan ko, kayo taga-media.
Hindi mo mabasa ng New York Times.
Oo ba? Ako, nagbabasa ng Time Magazine.
Ang chicks po talaga. Yung mga kaming kopya nun, hindi ko alam na may ganun. A day before.
Oh.
So, international base yung ouster lang.
Hindi naman ouster, but it's a smear campaign. But what are they trying to do? Yung nag-destabilize? Ang Duterte ba? O ang bansa?
Sino suspects yun?
Eh, wala naman tayong sinususpect, pero may mga lumalabas na may interest other than the interest of government or of the Filipino nation.
Kulay yellow daw.
Ano pa bang yelo ngayon?
Kulay ano naman
Alam mo kami, nung pumasok ka rin ng gobyerno, hindi kami tumitingin kung anong kulay ka.
Letters LP daw.
Hindi rin kami tumitingin sa ganon.
So yun nga, sir. So how serious?
How serious?
Is it,
Ay, kung mayroon ba silang gagawin na ganon, they have to reckon with the 91% support of the President among the Filipinos.
Wala. Wala ngayon.
Kung mayroon man ay hindi tayo nababahala dyan dahil ano yung mga ginawa nilang agitation? Yung mga sinabi ni Bato-Bato? Sabihin ko sa'yo, 15 items na agad. Mali. Unang-una, hindi naman sa kapto. Oh, sabi niya kapto siya.
Sir, that's Matubato. Pero
Bato-Bato.
yun lang ba sir ang basis ninyo? Kaya niyo sinasabi that there's
Pwede sabihin mo sa amin, meron kaming mga report but we do not want to be sounding very over-suspicious.
Yes, sir, Secretary Andalar na yung nagsalita na meron.
There is indeed, if there is an orchestration about bringing down the Philippines, then there should be some things that are going on. There should be some funds that are moving. So
The advance moving.
we will come up with an announcement on that as we go on. But what do they have now? What do they have? Were they basing their destabilization on the basis of the testimony of Matabato? Napakababaw naman.
Sir, if
Are they basing it on HJK? Ano ba tayo? Tayo sa Pilipinas, naniniwala naman sa human rights. It is enshrined in the Constitution. Diba? But kung human rights naman ang pag-uusapan, kaliwat kanan na taas baba ang may human rights violations. But is it a policy of the state?
Sir, okay, pero yung secretary na mismo, part of the cabinet, ang nagsalita. So, pag nagsalita siya, sir, ano ibig sabihin nito? May involved po ba politiko? May funds na po bang lumalabas?
As I
May
said,
military na po ba na?
military, alam mo ako, sa military, palagay ko, napaka-professional na ng process. Alam na nila yan, yung mga ganyan. Noon pa man, panahon ko pa, Army Commander, Chief of Staff, awkward, alam na natin yan, yung mga nagbubuyo sa mga issue-issue para lang maging may umakyat na isang ibang leader. Mga personal, aggrandizement, personal ambition.
Sir, so wala nga.
Mas mabuti ang armed forces na laging sumusuporta sa gobyerno.
Sir, so wala nga ngayon.
I'm not saying na wala. Come up with the report.
Pero may involved na po bang politiko? May sinusubukan na ba nilang maggapan? May pinuha?
Wala na dapat. Ano gagawin nila?
Sino to, sir?
Sino nga? Lalabas kami at the right time.
Sabi ni we are watching you.
Oh, who are you watching?
Siyempre, you're the government, so your mission is not only is to protect the people, the country, and your administration.
Do it take concern, we are watching you.
That is what is assaulting. We will
I
continue to be blessed.
Sir, somebody young enough to have gone to war back in the 60s. Maraming napansin. So, pinapatunayan naman ng mga ibang mga analysts. May mga ngayon na nakakabahala na pinukumpirasyon pa lang ngayon sa last few months of the month. Napakabilis daw. Parang 1985 to 1986 na ng Marcos.
Oh.
Biglang-bigla, na-polarize ang mga tao.
Napopolarize dahil natutuhog ang mga illegal drugs.
Wala na daw gray ngayon, black or white.
Ano na ngayon?
Black or white, walang gray area.
Kaya nga.
Walang nasa gitna.
Kasi rule of law. Kung criminal ka, bakit ka, why would you ask government to protect you? The president has the right to threaten criminals.
Pero bakit mo ganun? Bakit?
Bakit?
May faction
Bakit?
na
Anong
dilaw
faction?
na dilaw daw.
Dilaw na dilaw. We will come up with the report in the next few days. Pero huwag kayo mag-alala. Walang kakayanan. Ang mahalaga, na tatalo natin ng illegal drugs. We are pursuing a 10-point economic program. Tignan nyo mabuti ang accomplishment ng Duterte administration in the last 50 days, 75 days. Makikita nyo. Gusto nyo mag-enumerate ako? O isa, 700,000 surrenderos ng drugs. Pangalawa, hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko. Wala pang 2 months, meron na tayong National Security Council meeting with the former presidents. Di ba? 10-point economic program. Kung isang linggo lang, inaprobahan siyam na major projects na PPP by NEDA. Ang signatory ngayon, hindi na 21. 5 na lang. Mahaba pa ba ang pila sa MRT? Mahaba pa. Mahaba pa. Umiksi ng konti. Pero, hindi natin sinasabing hindi natin nakikiramay kami kung humahaba.
Okay, next question.
Sir, regarding po dun sa destabilization plan, sorry po, kay Duterte, sabi po kasi ni Secretary Andanar kahapon, under investigation na raw po, meron na daw sila mga pangalan, under investigation na, and tinitake daw po nila seriously tinitake daw po ng government seriously yung destabilization.
Anong gusto niyo? Update sa investigation?
If ever, sir,
Pwede ba bigyan niyo kami ng time para mapalitik
yes, sir.
natin?
Ask mo lang po if ever may time frame po ba kayo po kailan parang pinag-plano niyo po natin sa weekend or
We will leave that to our spokesperson. Ako, I'll just deal with the generalities of the national security. Ang sasabihin ko lang, okay maniwala na Kasi sabi mo, 86 eh, malapit na kami sa 86.
Alright.
Ang layo. Ang 86 matapos na yung isang leadership noon. Dito, nagsisimula pa lang tayo. At matagal-tagal na rin tayong nasa gobyerno, nag-serve ng ilang presidente. No? May nakita pa kayong ganito katindi magtrabaho?
Okay.
With due respect to President Ramos and the President Ramos. Di ba?
Last question ko before I let you go. If President Duterte is that popular, 91%, how come this? Papagubawag 75 days, may ouster lang na.
Kaya lang naman ang ouster plan sila, nagbabarak siguro. Pero magtatagumpay ba yan? Ang basihan naman ng kanilang ouster, kasi mawali na naman. Maniniwala pa tayo sa gano'n? Ayaw ba natin nang mawala lahat ng drugs? Ayaw ba natin ng peace talks with the CPP? Ako nga eh. Ako nga, lumaki ako sa pakikipaglaban sa NPA. Bakit gusto ko? Bakit gusto ko?
Ayun na namamatayan, ayun na.
Kami ang namamatayan.
Maraming nauli.
Alam ko kung paano mamatay. Yan lang kasama. Tayo ba, todo, tuloy-tuloy na tayo na, magpapatay na Pilipino sa Pilipino. Ito naman natin kung ano pa talaga ang dapat na gawin natin para lumakas ang bansa. Mapaganda ang bansa. Para naman maging progressive tayo. Para lumakas din ang ating loob na harapin ng mga ibang iba natin dapat gawin. Ito sa 205 explosive capacity.
So, what is your words to the opponents of the opposition?
Actually,
Kasi you don't need
hindi kami tumitingin sa mga political groups na kalaban eh. Ang kalaban natin mga kriminal. Ngayon, kung tatampihan nila yung mga kriminal, mga illegal drug possessors, magiging kaaway natin sila. Diba?
Yes, yes.
Dapat kaaway natin yung mga kumakampi sa mga illegal drugs. Kung sino man ang responsible sa mga illegal drugs, sino nga ba? Hindi naman. Kami, eliminate namin. Ewan ko yung iba.
Si Aya may pahapo lang sila.
Good morning. Ay pa ako sa bigat nila. Pangulong Digong, bigay na extension, 6 months. Pero hindi raw kaya yung 6 months lang. Ako, tingin ko, kahit matapos yung kanyang term, hindi niya pa rin kayang lupigin ang illegal drugs sa bansa.
Kung humingi siya ulit ng another 6 months, ipagkakait mo ba?
Dapat, yung 6 years,
Opinions.
dapat ituloy-tuloy.
Palagay ko. Kasi palagay ko. Ang sinasabi lang naman namin, nagkaroon ng reduction of supplies ng 80%. Alam mo, meron pa rin mga matitigas sa ulo dyan. Sa kailangan mo talagang isanitize yan, magkaroon ng period na talagang hindi na sila makabangon. Siguro yung time na yun, yun ang tinatawag natin na extension period.
Kaya may kita general eh. Marami nang napapatay. Kaya yung mga napapatay, mga bipitsugi naman eh. Yung mga drug lord, may napakita kong pangalan kanina, Alfredo Chongko. Ang dami ho niya na mga kilalang drug lord. Hindi naman ang nagagalaw, huwag na yun eh. Paano natin masusupil ang illegal drugs?
Alam ko ba, ayaw nyo nang may namamatay?
Saka yung druggers, hindi mo na daw.
Hindi ho kami nang
Yung drug
ihilala.
lords mula sa kalsada. Wala sa kalsada.
Pasukin mo natin yung loob.
Kung wala silang galaway sa baba, ano pang pagtitindahan nila? Pero no. At darating tayo dyan. Wala pa sa inyo yung 1,000 na listahan na pagod.
Okay, last question na talaga.
Oo. Kung pala, balitan lang. Gano'n.
Ito sa question niya, kasi po dun sa 6 months po na hiningi ng Pangulo, meron po ba tayong comprehensive solution? Kaya paano natin ma-ensure na hindi na po tataas ang bilang ng vigilante killing given the fact na another 6 months?
Kami, agree kami dyan sa sinabi mo na concern mo sa EJK kasi hindi dapat mangyari na. Ibig sabihin na extrajudicial killing. Yung government ang gumagawa. Ngayon po ang gumagawa, vigilante, concern din tayo. Diba? But we would like to tell you that we have been strengthening our internal Affairs System sa Philippine National Police. At kasama rin din natin ang ibang agencies dyan. So that we can observe the proper enforcement of laws. Para mabawasan ito, gusto ba natin may mga nangyayari ganyan? Eh, hindi natin kasi mapigilan yung iba na may mga network dyan para pagtakpan nila yung mga nagawa nila. Eh, inuubos nila yung kalaman nila. We get blamed for that. But, on the other hand, eh, kung makubusan sila, hindi naman natin nililin sa anisyon dahil ayaw na natin. We want to prevent that, but in general, if we go that way, as long as we believe that we are doing, we are applying the correct proportionate force to calculated proportionate force, calibrated force against these criminals. At magkahanggan lang kung ikaw naman ang law enforcement officer, papatayin ka na, hindi ka lang magtanggol mo sa ito. Diba?
Sir, we see it happening na continuous formulating pagyayari ng mga vigilante killings. Given the pressure na ginagawa po ng mga tauhan ng polisya na kasabuhin ng mga illegal drug users, nakikita natin na magtutuloy-tuloy po yung pong pagpatay ng mga drug lords, etc.
Sana, harinawa, pero sana magtago sila.
Ay, sir, ano yung epekto sa national security ng bansa? Yung pagkakabulgar simula kahapon ng di umano'y connection ni Senator Laila de Lima sa illegal drugs, the proliferation sa administration.
Medyo seryoso yung mga charges, but tapusin muna natin yung hearing. Pakinggan natin mabuti kasi ako mismo parang 2 beses na lang nagsoko at kahapon. Nung nanood ako ng television, video? Video? Ano yung video?
Kaya sa ganito, di ba may sinasabi ko yung parang may disturb move? Eh yung magdalo kong leaders, Senator Hermogenes, kakampi po ni Senator Lima. At sa house naman po, si magdalo party list Gary Kapihan, parang binabatikos po yung pagbubulgar ng mga NPP in sa house hearing na hapon. Ano po yung connection ng magdalo doon sa disturb laban kay President?
Paborito ko yan.
Maraming
Pero kung magdalawang pag-uusapan namin, magdalawang officers na maniniwala sa akin. At palagay ko naman yung congressman Sigal, Alejandro, palagay ko hindi siya papalit sa gawin ng sila. Kung ano yung katotohanan, papalit.
Sir, sabi ni Congressman Alejandro, nung panahon daw po ng TV administration, kasama siya sa nag-investiga sa House tungkol puro sa illegal drugs sa NGP, pero apparently parang walang nangyari.
Walang nangyari? Ngayon, may mangyayari na. Okay, pasalamat tayo kung nangyayari.
Could you react? Pat Santos, could you react sa salita ni Lima na matindi ka magpamataya sa Panginoong Duterte, ating ka daw, parang ranting daw yung ating sa kalaban niya,
Do you
opposition.
expect Senator De Lima to say anything good? President Duterte.
Would you consider it as signs of disturbance?
Alam mo, destabilization, dami na natin magdaan ng destabilization. Kung yan lang ang kailangan nila, ang sinasabi ng pag-destabilization, hindi kami takot dyan. Nasa panig tayo ng mabuti at katotohanan. Sisil, kung baka sa sisil, dati-dati ang word na narinig ko, sisil.
Ano sabi ni Dito kahapon, warning na doon, there's one word, one out.
Ano ka doon?
May araw pa rin.
Okay,
May araw din kayo.
Sana may araw pa din siya.
On Hermogenes Esperon Jr. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you.
Hindi ko ba ilabas yung mga po?
Ang galing mo, sir. May araw din siya.
Hindi, sana may marami pa sa araw.